This is the Dark Shadow of Light, and you are watching my Let's Play of Sonic Heroes. In the last episode, we cleared the third set of stages with Team Dark, and in this episode, we move on to the fourth set of stages.
Eggman energy detected. Ground base up ahead.
I wonder what the doctor really meant.
We must capture him first. Let's go.
So, as you should already know by now if you've been watching the rest of my Let's Play, this is the beginning of
When
the
grinding,
seventh
press the square button
stage.
to accelerate and use the left analog stick to balance.
Armored train approaching.
Don't worry about them. Just keep moving.
So, YouTube has recently
Jump
been
from rail to
updated,
rail, use the left analog
as
stick
in
and
the
press X
channels have
button.
all been updated to the new design. Up until the time of the update, the YouTube users had the freedom to choose between the old and the new channel design.
Just watch this.
By jumping through those rings, you can get Chaos Inferno. Now, I personally, like the old channel design better for the appearance. It allowed more customizability.
This is quite an engineering feat.
Amazing.
We are heading straight for that terminal.
I don't think the new channel design is bad. I just don't exactly think it is. I don't think it's exactly as good as it may have been intended to be. So this is really the first time I've had a subject to talk about in my videos. And even though I've started talking, I can't exactly
I'll take it from here.
guarantee that I'll make a habit of doing that.
I'll take it from here.
I mean, coming up with a topic is pretty difficult since I'm specifically trying not to get into my personal life. I mean, my life is really not all that interesting, so there's really no reason to talk about it. That's just one reason I have for not talking more.
No worries. Just watch this.
Shadow, you take
That
the lead.
enemy there
Use that cold
can be
robot.
easily missed. The only way you may find it is by using a tornado. You can use Chaos Inferno there to save time, but it's not exactly necessary.
Just watch this. Go.
Phew, what an ugly train.
Well, that ugly train is going to run us right over if we don't avoid it.
Level up.
Come on. Good. Chaos control.
So the ghost pole can't be activated since the pole is already there.
Doesn't look like we'll be able to move on.
No problem. Let's get moving. Just watch this.
Annihilator.
I'll take it from here. I
So,
guess
how
I'm
does
up.
everyone like the
I'll
new
take it from here.
channel design?
Hurrah.
Come on.
I know it's pretty awkward me just randomly putting that in, but I'm still new to this. I'm not exactly good at it.
Just watch
Worthless
this.
consumer models.
I mean, as I've already said, I don't exactly like the new channel design as much as I did the old
Armored
one.
train approaching.
Don't worry about them. Just keep moving.
And it doesn't even seem that this new channel design is as good as the old one was, because as I've already said, it doesn't exactly allow you to customize as much as the other one did. Now, why the change had to be mandatory, I don't exactly know, because as I understand, there's been a large amount of dislike or distaste among people who haven't exactly wanted the new channel update to be mandatory. But you don't always get what you want in life. We all know that.
Activating balancer mode.
Watch out! Level up! All right!
Now, if you have Chaos Inferno here, you could use it, but that wouldn't exactly be time efficient since it would freeze the fan, which would prevent you from proceeding.
Eradicate.
You got it! I think I can hear!
I'll take it from here.
What's with these trains?
Get ready. Here they come.
Here they come, which puts us in danger.
I'll take it from here.
Watch out!
Yeah, here it's very easy to run into those trains if you're not careful. Here you can use the robots as stepping stones, but you don't have to.
Hurrah!
I'll take it from here.
The rail disappeared!
No words.
Okay. I could have landed a bit better, but I didn't.
Chaos control.
It might have been a better idea to use Chaos Inferno while the enemies were still there, but now it works too.
Good. Good. Good.
You can destroy the enemies if you want to get a higher score, but at this point it doesn't really matter.
Perfect as always.
Now we begin Bullet Station.
It's starting to look like a base.
Here we go!
Prepare to infiltrate.
As always, there are enemies waiting to greet us.
Annihilator. Fire, fire.
I think I can hear! Hurrah!
Worthless
That
consumer
pole can
models.
be used to go up. Shadow, give it a try.
Annihilate.
I don't really have anything to talk about now.
I'll take it from here.
I mean, given my choice of commentary style, I'm very limited.
Level up.
Level up.
Fire. Annihilator.
I'll take it from here.
Worthless consumer
Now, I'm
models.
going to tell a bit of a backstory about this game. I don't even know if it could be called a backstory, but whatever. In the demo version of Sonic Heroes,
This must be the drive
this
for that
was
giant
one of two
tank.
playable levels
Fun! Let's
available
spin.
for players to try out.
Good.
Now, of course, as it's a demo, you can imagine that the stage wasn't as long as it's going to be in the full version of the game.
And left, even when airborne. Do they really think they have a chance? Level up.
If you didn't know, you can damage enemies with the triangle jump by rapidly jumping between walls.
Good.
Annihilate.
Now, I know I've been gone for a while, but that's because I kind of have a schedule to work to, which hasn't exactly turned out in my favor.
I'll take it from here.
Why don't we try up there?
That's what we're doing.
Naturally.
And if you looked very closely at the left corner of the screen, you could have seen what is possibly a secret area, but I have absolutely no idea how to get there.
That must be the engine car.
Leave it to me.
Omega easily restores the engine car, and we move on. Here is a shortcut you can take. Use Chaos Inferno to freeze time and to destroy the robots to open the cages. You only need to activate the back one here.
Come on.
I'll take it from here. Level up. We're off.
I'll take it from here.
Yeah.
And up there is an enemy who thinks he's slick. We'll just take care of him with fly formation.
Yeah.
I'll take it from here. Go.
Annihilate. Fire.
Why don't we do a lower route?
Now in the demo version of Sonic Heroes, this would be where the level ended for Team Dark.
Annihilate. Annihilate them.
So the demo version included Bullet Station for Team Dark and Seaside Hill
Watch this.
for Team Sonic, which we haven't seen yet.
Danger. Steep grade ahead.
Fortunately, we're in fly formation, so that's not too much of a problem for us. And the door's already open, so we don't need to destroy these guys, but I'm going to do it anyway to get myself some points.
Useless heat.
I'll eliminate them all.
Just watch this. Good. Good. Good.
Now, I don't know why exactly there are two power cores for Shadow instead of one each for all of the characters, but I didn't design this game, I just play it.
Good. That cannon sure came in handy.
Yeah, but a bit scary.
Outnumbered, but still no match.
Here they come.
Do they really think they have a chance?
Yeah, they always think they have a chance, and we weren't exactly outnumbered there.
Activation ready.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here.
Now, if any of your characters get trapped by that weight, they'll be taken away from your team, and you'll have to either get a checkpoint, destroy the weight, or use Team Blast to get your member back.
Let's get moving.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate. Fire.
I'll take it from here.
Yeah.
Jump to the car ahead as we destroy it.
Okay.
Roger.
Chaos control. Natural. Keep moving.
Okay.
Affirmative.
Now, if you can't hear my voice very well, that's because of this part of the level, and not because of my voice or the game levels.
I'll take it from here.
Danger. Steep grade ahead.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
Just
I'll
as
take it from here.
planned.
Each time the bobsled takes on damage, one character is thrown off the bobsled. The speed decreases if I'm thrown off, and if Rouge falls off, the bobsled won't be able to jump.
Rouge falling off also results in the loss of a life, and or game over, depending.
We're gonna hit it! Useless heaps of metal.
I'll eliminate them all.
Not exactly. We'll just drive past all of them since there are no more than obstacles in our way that are easily bypassed. No switches here as there were for Team Chaotix, but here we have to activate 3 switches in order to get the door to open. Fortunately, they don't all have to be activated at the same time because that would be impossible. But as soon as you get all 3 switches, the door that is barring our passage will open.
I'll take it from here. Ready? Go! Chaos control! Naturally. That must be the base's control tower.
We're finally here.
Here we come, Eggman.
Good. Good.
And here you can do a large light dash to get a lot of points.
Just like this.
You don't have to destroy all the enemies to get the gold ring. I just do it because, again, I'm prone to getting large numbers of points by defeating enemies.
Perfect as always.
We got him!
Capture him first. Then you can have your revenge, Omega.
Affirmative.
Ready all cannons! Open fire!
For the 3rd time, we take on Egg Albatross.
We have to get him, no matter what. All right?
Fire, fire.
Okay.
Affirmative. Kill.
Okay, I'm going to try a bit of a new strategy, which isn't exactly working out for me, so I'll just go back to the one I usually use.
You're going to regret this!
I don't think so.
We're not done yet. Don't let your guards down.
I know. You be careful too.
Second wave approaching. Ready to attack.
This second wave will be no more difficult to take down than the first was. And with a level 2 Shadow, we'll find this battle especially easy from this point on. Now, I should also point out that if my voice sounds weird, like off, like unusual, it's probably because I'm using another set of headphones. Now, I'm using this new pair of headphones or other pair of headphones because the microphone for my other headset isn't exactly working right now because I don't have the proper extension, or the extension got messed up.
I'll take it from here. Come on.
You'll pay for this!
All right.
That concludes the 4th set of stages with Team Dark. In the next episode of Sonic Heroes, we will move on to the 5th set of stages.
Why not just give it up, Doctor?
This has been the Dark Shadow of Light, and I will see you all in time.
Shadow?
Let's go.